Hey guys, in this video we're going to cover how self-hosted websites work and kind of the connection between your domain and your server, and how and why why do you need to pay for both your domain and hosting service, right? So yeah, we're just going to go over that real quick, and here's a brief diagram that's going to help me explain this stuff. All right, so first off, you guys probably know a domain, okay, the name of the business or your website or whatever you have online. So with this, the way it works is your domain is connected to a hosting service or a server, right? And when this happens, you're able to see your website, which is the thing that you actually see online. And that's because your website files are hosted, or they're stored. They're paying rent on this server. They're being kept here. So this is why when you connect a domain to a website, basically what you're seeing is what the server files, what files are on that server. That's what you're seeing when you do this. If you didn't have a domain, then it would be just an IP. So it would be something like this to, just a bunch of digits, and that's just the IP of whatever server is being used. So that's why you basically you need a domain. So you got to pay for your domain, and your website files are going to be stored in the server. So you got to pay for the whatever the service cost. There's many services for hosting. If you want to change the site, let's say you're not happy with this platform you built your website on, right? Then that means you have to change your website files. You can't just go and, let's say, WordPress, log into your WordPress site. You can make changes on that WordPress site, but let's say you want to use a different platform or something else. You got to change all the files, which is all this here, before you could do any of that, right? So let's say you want to add a new application. Well, then you gotta switch out those old files that were for your WordPress site to your new application. That's all that's gonna be hosted as well. So yeah, just keep that in mind that when you have a website, this is basically an expense that you always have to pay every year or every month, however they bill you. You always have to pay for your server, for your hosting, and you always have to pay for your domain, which is the name that shows up for people. Or if somebody's searching for something, this is what's going to show up, right? Your domain's going to show up. Okay, so yeah, I just wanted to make this quick video on how this works, because I know a lot of people get confused. Why do I need to pay these two things, right? And also, if they want to upload a new website, you have to go into the server. You can't just say it's a WordPress site. You can't just go into the WordPress site and upload all the core files, the database, all that. You can't just do that. You have to go into the server, upload it there, and then you'll get your new site. So yeah, just keep that in mind when let's say you want to switch out old website for a new website, or you want to just switch out to, let's say, a different server. Keep in mind that if you're switching service, that your website is hosted there, right? So you need to make a copy of your website and move it to your next server. So yeah, just some basic things that sometimes I overlook.